Hi, this is Jody King Colegrove with Quantum Techniques, the most comprehensive diagnostic form of energy medicine in the world today. I work with people all over the world to help them discover why they're having problems with their health and to find out what they can do about it. So today I wanted to share with you, just recently I got a new puppy, and so I have been working on trying to teach her how to go on walks. Seems like it would not be that hard, but it is. So we were able to get a certain distance from our house, and I discovered that she would go into kind of a fear state or kind of start pulling back and whining. So I kept her kind of in that field, in other words, comforted her, and then started muscle testing to find out what was going on. Well, sure enough, what I discovered is there was a trauma about her leaving home. And obviously we took her from her breeder and brought her home. So there was a little bit of fear of that. Another thing that was going on with her is that she had a intention to say no to me. In other words, no, I don't want to go on this walk. She also had an intention to be in control. So I was able to clear those two intentions so that they were no longer affecting her. I also cleared the trauma of being away from home. One of the other things that I want you to make you aware of is that both kids and pets tend to reflect what we need to work on. So sure enough, I was able to say, I think there's something going on deeper here. And so as I muscle tested using quantum techniques to find out what was going on at a deeper level, because the trauma was having a hard time clearing. And sure enough, I discovered it was a trauma I had. I lost a beloved golden retriever for bone cancer. And one of the things that I worried about is that I always walked her on the golf course and she would roll in the manure kind of thing that they would, it was like chicken manure on the golf course. And she would also lick up or swim in the pond water. Well, I discovered that pond water or golf courses, a lot of times they fertilize and water with bromide in the water to help it green up quicker. Well, bromide is something that really affects the thyroid, and sure enough, my dog was on thyroid medicine kind of towards the end of her life. And so it worried me, or I had a trauma that if I took this new dog on the walks on the golf course, that she would have the same thing happen to her. So I worked on clearing my own trauma. So in muscle testing, is what we can do with quantum techniques, is I discovered what could I do to help that not happen. So first thing would be to not let her roll around in the chicken manure that they do fertilize the golf course with in the spring. Another thing I do is have her not lick up the water or to swim in the ponds where the bromide is. And then the last thing is to make sure that when she comes back into the house to actually wipe her paws so that she's not licking her paws and then ingesting different chemicals or bromide and things like that. So I was able to clear that trauma, and she is able now not to be having that trauma or reflecting that trauma into me, and so we have much better walks. So that's one of those things I wanted to share with you on how quantum techniques helps you discover the question why, helps you and your family members have a much better life, health, and happiness in dealing with issues that come up in everyday life. So visit our website at quantumtechniques.com. We have lots of free codes, we have downloads, we have manuals, and we also have MP3 downloads. Also go on there and request a session request. And in that, it's a 1-hour diagnostic with me, a quantum techniques practitioner, to help you discover the reason why. Why is this happening? What you can do about it. And I would love to talk to you so you can get your health and happiness back. And also kind of discover the question why. Why is it happening? So, blessings from Quantum Techniques.